And so I put 5 Wall Street Journals down, and she was like, you must be in this one. I'm like, yeah. She's like, every time, I know. When you're in paper, you buy the paper. You buy all of them. Now we have no Wall Street Journal for anybody. Like, listen, they should have gotten here first. You know? They should have gotten here first.
Yeah, she wasn't very happy. Anyways, my day started out like every other day. Busy. I'm a CEO now. I knocked out all my emails. I followed up with everyone. And you know how I love my follow-up. And now, I want to clarify some things.
You good? Okay. So, here we are. Crazy week. I'm now the CEO and founder of my own real estate company, which I know some of you are confused. For the last 12 years, I've had my real estate license in New York with another brokerage firm. And I've had a big real estate team, one of the biggest in the country, at that brokerage firm. And then I realized 10 years ago that it's the agent's brand that gets the business. So I started focusing on my own personal brand and pushing my brand out there. And I created the Serhant team. Years later, I created Serhant Media Group. I created Sell It Like Serhant, the course and the TV show. And what I'm doing now is I'm starting my own real estate brokerage, but I'm more than that. This is an unconventional real estate brokerage. This is a real estate company that does a lot of different things in the real estate umbrella. So we here are brokerage, we sell real estate, we lease real estate, we sell new developments. We are also an in-house marketing and innovation hub. That's ID Lab. If you watched the video last week, I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. Then we have Studios, which is making this episode right now. And then there's Serhant Ventures, that's the course. And then we have ADX, which are a tech platform. Show them the globe. And so I'm taking all of these different pillars and I'm bringing them together. And now what do we do? Isn't that cool? Secret door. So what next? Well, so this is, right now it's 1:23 p.m., okay? These are all the emails in the agent join form all over the world. And this is just so far today. And yet, I mean, do you see this? I mean, we're still going through these. Like, I'd never expected this many people. Like, it's just completely, I don't understand. Thousands of you have applied. So we're going through them, and we're gonna be hand-picking agents to work here. But we're starting in New York. So I appreciate everybody from around the world who has submitted an application. We're starting in New York. I'm a New York City real estate broker. The first Serhant house is here in New York, and this is where the brand is gonna start, and this is where we're gonna build, and this is where we're gonna lay our foundation, and then we're gonna branch out from there. And then we're going to be selling Serhant, front page of the Wall Street Journal. Don't ever forget this. I'm gonna bring this up every single day.
I still can't believe we made the Wall Street Journal.
What now?
But on to the next one. On top of being a CEO, I still need to find time to balance everything that I do. So now I'm off to film $1 Million Listing. And unfortunately, you guys can't come film with me. Sorry. Now, family time.
This is how I like to call them on FaceTime, like, so when they pick it up, they get real freaked out, like, and then she's not gonna pick up.
You're living life in Greece, bro.
Dude, they're just on the beach, they're like, who's calling, that guy? Dude, they're probably making sandcastles. I think Xena probably has a boyfriend now. I think they're, you know.
Oh, we gotta go do something about that.
I would if I was there, but she's tough, dude. She's got a switchblade in her diaper. Wow. Wife!
Ouch.
Daughter!
Rejected.
Let's try again.
Sorry. So when you wrote that, one of the things we didn't even talk about, and I don't think it makes where we want to go.
Just go see Kyle. They're very important. Come on. Look how cool this photo is.
Great photo.
Our headshots are fun. They're different. Go to the website, serhant.com. Show them actually right now. By me saying this to the episode means that Adrian actually has to edit it in, because sometimes I do this and he's like, oh, thank God he didn't say it, because now I don't have to edit it. Now you do.
Even though I have my own massive media team, I still write out all of my own captions, because my captions have to be authentically me. That's the whole reason you guys follow me, because you get me.
Dude, look at that. Look at that yellow styling and profiling. Meet Raphael. You met him last week, but there he is.
What's going on, guys?
I see all your ads targeting me every day. It's great. I can tell they're working. I'm like, wait, I should buy at 145 Central Park North. Come on, ayúdame. And that's not. Hasta la vista, whatever. Let's go.
I I swear, I feel like I spend most of my day on the road. Pro tip, if you can, invest in a driver if you live in a city. I got my first driver way before I could ever afford it, and it was the greatest investment I ever made.
Let me see what I can do. I'll come back to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
I like that guy.
Dude, he taught me how to sell. He was one of my first big listings ever. He was a door-to-door copier salesman in the 60s, 70s, 80s, built his company, sold it for tons of money. And I would ask him a question, and he'd say, nope. And then he'd slap my knee and he'd say, you can never ask a question that someone can say no to. That's number one rule in sales, number one rule in life. You never ask someone a question they can say no to. You always give people options. Options, people like options. Do I want this meal or that meal? Do you want a meal? Yes or no? No, I don't want a meal. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have dinner later. Okay, but do you want this size portion or that size? Do you want this size spoon or this size? Well, I don't really need a spoon, but now that I think about it, you're giving me options, and I've been trying to sell this apartment for 10 years. So, at the end of the day, he's still a very difficult guy. I was writing the counter. Don't distract me, episode.
That was a good nugget.
Is the counter. You need that protein, So now we're going to the $1 million listing Bravo offices in Midtown where I shoot interview. Where if you've seen the show, I sit there and we do interviews for hours. So come on, you can come with this one. Hello? So, as I start my new journey, and as I build this company, I want to show you guys everything that happens. I want to document the entire process. This will be the first time the starting of a large real estate company was ever documented in real time every single week. The highs, the lows, the wins, the losses. I want to show you everything. And I want to show you, this is my garage moment. I live in a nice garage, but this is my garage moment, right? This is the Jeff Bezos desk moment when he wanted to just sell books on the internet. And then you see what happens. I want you guys to follow along with that. And if I can inspire some of you to do your own thing now or one day, then I think the world will be in a much better place. And we all have one plate. You all have one plate. How much can you fit on that plate without overeating? You can do lots of different types of meals, or you can just overload it on top and then that's gross. So how can you diversify? How can you leverage? And how can you build other plates? And how can you have other people who handle those plates and handle those meals? I started by myself with a plate of food in front of me. Now I'm sitting at a whole fucking table and everyone around me has their own plates. And we're building more and more and more and more and more. And I'm soon gonna have a dining hall, a ballroom, a banquet. That's in 10 years. So come on, let me show you where I interview. Yeah. Hold on one second, Caleb. And so that's it. I just want to show you everything. Ready?